Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this lightweight hooded jacket. Okay, so this one is pretty simple and straightforward. I like the look of it open. I prefer that to zippered or maybe partially zippered so that you can have these nice lapels out to the side here. Okay, so this is all polyester, this jacket. It's very lightweight. It has a little lining on the inside, but it is definitely thin and lightweight. So this is more of like a spring fall jacket or summer evening jacket. Just something for a little bit of warmth, little hood, maybe if it's raining or something to throw a jacket on. Definitely not a coat that you would want to wear on like very cold fall nights or in the winter because it's just lightweight. But if I'm chilly, I will even wear this around the house right now because it is really cold outside, so I haven't been wearing it out. I've had to wear a heavier coat. So this one has a hood as well, which is nice to find casual lightweight jackets that have the hood option to keep your hair dry, etc. on like a windy day. There isn't anything to pull this hood tighter, but if you do have it zippered the whole way, it'll kind of stay in place a little bit better. But it is a long hood, so if you're taller, have a longer neck, you've definitely got extra. For me being shorter, it kind of covers in the front a little bit, so I've got to adjust it a little bit to just cover there. So there's your hood. It also has a zipper closure. Okay, so the zipper is kind of a bright gold color. I almost wish that it were more of like a silver, more muted look. Okay, so you can zipper up part way, which is how I prefer to wear it, so that I can still have this lapel look here to the side. Or this tucks in underneath. And this will zipper up the entire way. So you can see it's not the smoothest zipper. I also haven't used the zipper function that much, so it's not totally broken in, I'm sure. Okay, so you've got this front flat area, and it definitely gives it a different look. I like the lapelled look of this one for sure, but it is nice to have that option to zipper the whole way up should you want coverage here in the front. Okay, so you also have on this one an adjustable scrunched waist. So you've got these cords right here that you can pull. So rather than being this flat look, you can do this scrunched waist, which I love the scrunched waist. However, these ties are like, you know, like yarn type string ties. And in order to really hold that scrunched waist, you really need to tie a knot there to keep it so it doesn't pull out. Otherwise, okay, you can just do a tiny knot there and that'll work. Otherwise, it will just pull out with your movement a little bit there. So I like the scrunched waist look. You do need to tie off a little bit so that you can keep that there. So that's what I'll do on both sides here. You can just do just a tiny little knot there to keep that of a more form-fitted, scrunched waist look, and I prefer that than just the hanging flat down, but you can definitely wear it that way as well, and it's easy to adjust and change that. You also have the front side pockets here. Okay, so they go on an angle there, and they're definitely deep that you can hold things in there. You can throw your phone and keys in there, so you definitely have some room in those pockets. They are functional and practical. So that's been your closer look at this jacket. There's a lot of things that I do really like about it. I love that it's a casual lightweight jacket that you can throw on that also has the hood option. I love the color. This comes in a couple different colors. I've got the green. I believe that it's khaki and black that are the other, like a camel khaki and black. But I really love the green color, and I'm pleased with the color of it. I feel like it does match what you see on the product page. So I like that green color. I'm glad that I went with it for sure. The sleeves have a nice length, and I like the length of the jacket as well. It goes down, it does cover your butt and goes down below the waist, so it's not just a waist jacket, but goes a little bit lower. So I've got a couple inches above my knee, and I'm 5'1" and wearing a size small in this jacket. So I like that it's a little bit longer. I like the look of the longer jackets and the extra coverage there in length. I really like to wear this one open, and like I said, if I zip it, I generally will zip it just to here so I can still get that lapel look. I'm not a huge fan of this flat look, but on days that it's windy and things like that and you don't want extra exposure, it is nice that you can have that double coverage there to keep you a little bit warmer. So I like that that's an option that you can zip up the whole way to the top. So this jacket really has a lot of good things going for it. It definitely provides an extra layer of warmth on a windy evening, or when the weather is starting to get cool, or not quite hot, but somewhere in between. So this is going to be a great one for me for spring. I kind of got this a little bit too late that I didn't get to use it for fall, but it would have been perfect for our fall weather before we got too cold. Now we're into snow and winter weather, but in the springtime, when I just need a little lightweight jacket, I love the cinched waist. I wish that the ties were a little bit different. I'm not a big fan of like the string here, but it's not super noticeable unless you look at it up close, that I just don't like the look out of it. But from a distance, you can't really tell, and the strings on here match pretty perfectly, so they just kind of blend in. So I'm glad that it's not obvious that you can see this string here, just kind of blends in. This is one, if you wanted to, you could tie across here, but you can just zipper as well to get that nice closure there. So I like that I can wear this a couple of different ways. It's practical for different changes in the weather, but it's just kind of a cute casual jacket that you can throw on and wear. And I really like it. I like the feel of it. It's comfortable. You definitely have enough room. Sometimes with jackets like this that are a little bit more fitted, they're a little bit tight across the back, but this one is definitely comfortable. There's no tightness in the back or shoulders, and you've got plenty of room, and it's a good fit. So I feel like the sizing chart was really accurate to provide a good fit. And this is exactly what I was hoping for with this jacket. The one exception being that I don't really like the strings coming out of here, but I do like the cinched waist and the fact that you can undo it and have it not be a cinched waist, but I just think that they could be a little bit more quality material, but they work and they serve a purpose, and you can't really see them, so that doesn't bother me too much. Besides that, everything on this is perfect and just what I was hoping for a lightweight hooded jacket.